and welcome to the Sailing My Magic channel. My name is Duke and I am solo sailing Magic, my 2015 Lagoon Catamaran, around the world. Fiji is really an interesting place in several regards. Not only do they have the tropical beaches, fishing, boating, and scuba diving, but also they have an equal distribution of Hindus, Muslims, and Christians, and according to the locals, they all get along fairly well. And because of that, I decided I was going to explore some of the local culture. I decided to visit the Sri Siva Subramaniya Temple in Nandi. Nandi's on the main island and close to the international airport. And this is driving in towards the temple. You can see it ahead there, both on the left and the right. It's a temple complex. Now here's the entrance gateway to the temple. You have to go in. They have rules about it. You see this sign here. There's certain dress codes and things. Basically, you cannot wear shorts or anything. You have to wear, it's sort of skirt. See those guys there? They will give them to you if you don't have one. So you also cannot wear your shoes. You got to put them in the rack here. I didn't choose to visit this temple because it was the biggest temple complex, but I did choose it because it has some of the most interesting decorations and architecture, as well as being one of the larger temple complexes. My expectation was that a temple would be one large building, but it's not. It's more like a covered area with many small rooms in it. And on the right here, you see the Hindu god Ganesh, which has an elephant face and a pot belly. And it's one of the more important gods of, I believe it's wisdom and well-being. This interesting brass tower here. I think this little one with all the trays is for collecting offerings. And here we have this bird. Nothing is labeled, but I believe this is Garunda, which is a combination of an eagle and a man. This is the colorful and detailed main tower of the temple. This is a front view of that same main tower. And it has so many things going on, I couldn't begin to guess all of them. I'm sure there's a story attached to each of them. You can't photograph or do video inside the temple, but there's walkways around the outside because there's very interesting art up on the ceiling. So little lily pond there, and there's walkways. So that's, I believe, Sarasvati, which is for music and art. So I got to stick the camera in and kind of zoom in from outside. It's hard to get good pictures that way. A lot of these stories for Hinduism, I don't know the story. I'm just trying to look stuff up as I go along, and questions that I asked my Indian taxi driver. It reminds me a lot of the Sistine Chapel, especially after they cleaned the soot off the Sistine Chapel ceiling and revealed the bright colors. But I think it's beautiful artwork. Okay, this is outside. Again, you get outside the covering. That's another tower in the back there. There's devotional things in here, so you can't go inside those rooms unless you're a devotee. And they leave offerings there of like coconut, banana, and such. I believe this is Vishnu, the preserver. Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma are three of the most important gods for Hinduism. Ganesh is the descendant from two of them. Now, somewhere in the comments, I'm probably going to get a comment that says something like, Hindu gods are not really gods, they're personifications of human characteristics. Others of them will say that there's 330 million Hindu gods, and others of them will say there's only one Hindu god, and all the others are characteristics or manifestations of that one god. And if the Hindus can't agree on it among themselves, then far be it from me to be able to say one way or the other. The Hindu god with wings is Garuda. Ganesha is the one with the elephant head. Hanuman has a ape face and is a god of courage, strength, and self-discipline. Along one side, they have these small shrines set up, and I'm not sure if there's a special significance to them. They do have bars so they can lock them up at night. Um, they seem to be a lot of the same gods done in miniature, but with more elaborate trappings. You can see over there on the left on the steps it says devotees only. There's certain areas that you cannot go into. My best guess is this is Shiva the Destroyer. And this little building out here, again, it's outside so I can photograph it, but one of the priests or swamis of the temple came out. They were all going under a tree. I didn't want to bother any of them, but that might be where they stay. Again, there's Ganesh. Offerings going to that little pit there. Please click on like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's totally free and it really does help with the YouTube algorithm. And now it's time for us all to get a sundowner and to just relax. Enjoy.